Hey guys, welcome back! This video, I will make a fancy sushi dinner at home. I will explain some details about making sushi at home by yourself, like how to make the rice for sushi, how to slice the fish, and making rolls. Come on, check it out! Start with rice. As I said in the desert sushi video, for the sushi rice, we need to rinse the rice until the water gets almost clear so the rice won't stick together. Like this is fine. Also, we need less water than normal. The rice to water ratio can be 1 to 0.9. Let it sit 2 to 3 hours before cooking. We want the best rice for our sushi. Here are some ingredients. Miso, seaweed, shiitake mushroom, and green onion are for miso soup. Avocado, crab meat, and cucumber are for filling. I will also make some eel and shrimp nigiri. And of course seaweed since I will make a couple sushi rolls. Oh, I forgot the mango. It's for the rainbow roll since I want some nice color. And mango is good with fish. Then it's the fish. You have to make sure the fish you use for sushi is sashimi grade, aka it's for raw consumption. I got this raw fish from a local Japanese store. They got bluefin tuna from Japan once a month. We got the belly part of the tuna. It's called toro, which is the best part of the tuna. We also get salmon. Their salmon is very good too. This is a yellowtail. It's only 1/4 pound since it's already a lot of fish. Let's start to work. Cut some seaweed into half. Take a small piece and cut it into 5mm thin strips. I will use this to fix the eel and the rice. Next, chop the veggies. Cut the cucumber to the same length as the seaweed. Then chop it into about 1 cm wide pieces. Then the avocado. Slice some thin slices for rainbow roll. Chop the rest into 1 cm thick pieces too. For the eel, tilt your knife for about 45 degrees and slice it. Then we can get some bigger pieces so it can cover the rice better. Chop green onion into rings. This is for miso soup. Get rid of the bottom of mushroom and slice it into thin slices. Let's prepare the miso. Add in mirin, dashi, and soy sauce. All these ingredients will greatly increase the miso's flavor. Mix them well and set it aside for later use. Here's how to slice fish. Start with salmon. I need to think how to make the most use of the fish since I don't have a big piece. I will slice a couple strips from the bigger side for sushi rolls. Look at the nice even fat layers, full of oil. Yum yum. Press and cut with the bottom side of the knife. At the same time, pull the knife to you until it reaches the tip. Okay, one more time. Like this. For salmon, there are these fat layers in between. So sometimes I lift up the knife and slice again to get a thin piece. It gets much easier if the fish becomes thinner or the slice is thicker. So now I can slice one piece off once. Then separate them by pushing your knife to the right side. Next, just simply tilt your knife a little bit and remove the fish off the knife. Sometimes there's bone. It can mess up your fish. Take it out carefully before you cut in the fish. We do all this to protect the fish since it's pretty precious. Sushi chefs use some long and thin knife for sushi. However, for most people, me included, we don't have a professional sushi knife. So I just use this one in my knife set. It's my best bet. Now it's yellowtail. Use the same technique, then slice it. Yellowtail is very tender, so it's pretty easy to cut. This piece I have is small, so I will slice it with some angle so it can get bigger. I got some thinner pieces for rainbow roll and some thicker one for sashimi. Then it's the tuna. This is the most expensive piece of fish I got today. I need to decide how to cut it to get the most use of it. It's the belly part of the tuna. It's called tolo. Tolo. Just kidding. Well, this part with clear fat layer is the most expensive part. It's called otolo. Directly translation is big belly. I think big means big fat. This part with less fat is called chutolo, means middle belly. Down here is the common part. It's akami, means red body. It's the most common tuna we always see with pretty red color. I decided to separate it from here. This part is super hard to slice since it contains fat layers and some fibrous tissue. Also, me and my husband don't like very thick sashimi, so I always slice them thinner than normal thickness we get from restaurants. This makes it even harder to do. I tried. However, some parts are still broken a little bit. Now it's a chutolo. You can see the fat is spread very evenly on this part, just like some beef with snowflake-like fat. So it's not too hard to slice it. This is all the fish I got. I will make them into different sushi. Start with the rice we cooked. It's better to mix up the rice about 15 to 30 minutes after the cooking process is done. This way, the bottom won't get too wet due to the trapped steam. I got too busy with cutting fish, so I didn't do it. Add in some sushi vinegar. Sushi vinegar is very important since it can add so much flavor to the rice. It's better if you have a container made with bamboo. I just use this bowl since I have it. I will let the rice cool down a little bit. Now let's process the shrimp. First, get the sand vein out like this. The trick to keep the shrimp straight is using this long toothpick or any small stick. Leave the skin on. Just do it like this. Then cook it. Just simply broil the shrimp for 1 to 2 minutes. Then take out the stick and peel them. Slice the shrimp from the bottom side and flatten it. You can rinse it a little bit if there's some sand vein left. It's done. Let's make miso soup. I already made it too many times. However, miso soup is magical. Adding in different ingredients can make the soup taste different a lot. So every miso can be different. Today I use fresh shiitake mushroom and some seaweed. When the water is boiling, take some water out. Dissolve the miso, then add it back to the boiling water. Miso soup is ready. You can let it cook with low heat while you are making sushi. I'm processing the mango now since I don't want it to get oxide and lose the pretty color. Peel and slice it into 2 mm thin slices. Tilt the knife a little bit while slicing to get bigger pieces. Microwave the crab meat and the eel. Remove the water from the crab meat. Let's go roll some sushi rolls. I explained how to roll sushi rolls in my desert sushi video, so I will go through it faster today. Apply rice on the rough side. Flip over, then put on filling. I'm making rainbow roll now. The base of a rainbow roll is a California roll, so put on the cucumber, crab meat, and avocado. Push and roll at the same time. Roll up little by little. Then make them more rounded like this. When the roll is done, let's put on the rainbow. Apply mango, avocado, and fish in the order you like. Then use bamboo sheet and press a little bit to fix them. Don't push too hard. Rainbow roll is done. Next, I will make thin sushi roll. For this one, put the rice on the side and leave 1/2 inch wide seaweed empty, just like this. This one we don't flip. Put the fish on the rice directly. Then roll it up. I added a little bit of water so the seaweed can stick better. I made a tolo roll, salmon roll, and cucumber roll. Next, nigiri. Basically, make some one-bite rice ball first. Then apply fish on it. Press the rice a little bit so it can stick to the fish. I'm really not good at doing this, especially if we like more rice on our nigiri. This one's super hard too. Definitely need more practice. I wish my yellowtail is slightly bigger. Well, it's gonna be a cute one then. Well, what requires no practice is eel nigiri, since I can literally use seaweed to fix the rice and the fish. Then put on some eel sauce. I showed how to make this sauce in my desert sushi video too. Come on, check it if you like. You can make a shrimp nigiri with same method. I didn't put on seaweed since it looks better this way. With the rest of the fish, I'm going to make a sushi plate. Use mango avocado rolls to garnish. Then put on the thicker fish slices. Try to make it look pretty. I found my fondant mold. It's perfect to make some wasabi leaves. Okay, almost done. Next step is slice the sushi rolls into serving size. For this kind of thin rolls, slice it into 6 pieces. Then put all them together. It looks super cute. Next is a rainbow roll. Rainbow roll is very hard to slice since the fish on the top. Here come some tricks. First, clean the knife with a clean towel. Second, put some water on the knife. It really helps. Rainbow roll looks way better once you slice it and serve with a nice plate. Now I'm making a rolls with pickled ginger. Flatten the ginger pieces and line them up like this. Then roll it up from one side to the other. Organize it a little bit. Ta-da! A ginger rolls. Put on wasabi leaves. Add soy sauce. It's a cute dipping sauce plate. Well, it's time to check what we got. I was very nervous while I was slicing the fish since I really don't want to mess it up. I'm actually super happy with how it turned out. Even if you don't have the best tool for sushi or super professional skill, you can still get as great sushi as the restaurant has or even better ones at home. It just takes some time and patience. Making all this sushi is a lot of work, but it's all worth it since they are really good. Serve the miso soup in small bowls. Add in some green onion. You can also make some light matcha. It's warm and can refresh your tongue. You can drink this between 2 different kinds of fish. Finally, it's time for dinner. Look how beautiful it is. The fish is so tender and not fishy at all. You almost can't believe you are eating fish. This part has more fat, so it has very nice flavor. It's very good. However, some fibrous tissue can be a little bit chewy, especially for wild-caught tuna. The oil layer in salmon has very nice flavor. Especially this one has a lot of oil. It's super satisfying. Yellowtail is super tender too, and it's not fishy at all. When you eat thin rolls, you can taste the seaweed first, Then the fish flavors start to stand out within the umami seaweed and sweet rice. In one rainbow roll, you can taste a couple different kinds of fish and different combination between them. Mango is very sweet and fresh. I really like it on my rainbow roll. I'm not a professional sushi chef, but I'm really happy that I can share what I know with you. If I can do it, you can do it too. Hope you can make your own someday. This is today's video. Please hit the subscribe and like button if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.